GB News was cut short mid-broadcast for a breaking news announcement, after Just Stop Oil confirmed that they will stop protesting. GB News was cut short mid-broadcast for a breaking news announcement moments before host Bev Turner was forced to issue an apology. During the morning show, presenter Andrew Pierce announced that Just Stop Oil has confirmed they will put an end to their protesting. The environmental activists have announced that they will complete one final protest planned in Parliament Square on April 26. He announced, "Some breaking news which I think will cheer lots of people listening or watching this program. Just Stop Oil are ceasing direct action. They've got one more protest, good riddance." But moments after he shared the latest update, his co-star was forced to apologize for the disruption on the show due to the loud drilling from outside the studio which could be heard on the show. She said, "Sorry if you can hear the drilling, we're having some work done." Later on in the show, the presenting duo welcomed broadcasters Jonathan Lee and Carol Malone onto the show to get their thoughts on the latest developments. Lee welcomed the update, insisting, "This is fantastic news for everybody because a lot of people on the left really hated what they did because it turned a lot of people against the movement in general, but on the other hand, it did get people talking about them and that is important. But the fundamental point here, the political point which they're making is that the government has actually accepted their fundamental demand to stop issuing new oil and gas licenses. And so technically, the Just Stop Oil idea has been achieved, in that we have just stopped oil." On the show, the group said they are handing up the hivis, though will still be accepting donations. The group's email statement read, "So it is the end of soup on Van Goghs, cornstarch on Stonehenge and slow marching in the streets. But it is not the end of trials, of tagging and surveillance, of fines, probation and years in prison. We have exposed the corruption at the heart of our legal system, which protects those causing death and destruction while prosecuting those seeking to minimize harm. Just Stop Oil will continue to tell the truth in the courts, speak out for our political prisoners and call out the UK's oppressive anti-protest laws. We continue to rely on small donations from the public to make this happen." The eco-group insisted that this is not the end of civil resistance and that they are instead creating a different approach to action. It didn't take long before fans flooded to social media to share their thoughts on the announcement online, with many skeptical that the protesters would follow through with their statement. One user penned, "Just Stop Oil to cease direct action after April 26. I wonder which ragtag group is going to be bankrolled next." Another agreed, "JSO are stopping their protests because they think they have won now that EXO's Elliot Miliband is doing their bidding for them."